Happy Wednesday. Again, we're going to be playing some campaign stuff. Oh, that's right, Zombies leading the newest group of Midnight Isles, Viewer Group 7. It just did start last week, because Viewer Group 6 did not do so well, due to a bug. Anyway, Gimpy the Crusader. We're 4 days, 15 hours, 35 minutes in this playthrough. We're currently wandering around the world, what it looks like, and I think we're a little less than a month out before the next progression in the story. Month game-wise, of course, not real-time. Well, it could be real-time the way we're going, but yeah. It shouldn't be. Really shouldn't be. And again, this is my fourth playthrough. First playthrough was we did the Lich Mythic Path run with the Oracle / Hell Knight Signifier. Second run was as a Exotical Dragon with an Arcanist. And then third run was Demon Slayer with a half-orc Demon Slayer, which is a Ranger archetype. That was fun. Anyway, this. Current cast of characters. Gimpy, the Crusader, currently level 13. Gimpy, of course, the Crusader, which is a cleric. Fatal Beacon is his greatsword of choice at the moment. Greatswords are his weapon of choice. +3, Holy, Evil Outsider Bane, that's a buff. Blah stuff. So it's not a bad little weapon so far. Gimpy is also a cleric of the Green Faith, which gives him access to the animal domain, and with that he picked up Espresso, named by Mozart if I remember correctly. Espresso is of course a bear and is acting as Gimpy's horse. Gimpy rides around on Mozart or on Espresso and they kill stuff together. It's working pretty well. There's Espresso and his little armor set. It's only medium. Oh, sorry, no, this is light. I don't know if you can do... I don't even know if you can use medium. But this is fine. This is actually doing pretty well. Because this is max dex of 4. So yeah, this actually works really well for him because he gets the full dex bonus, which gives him armor class 51. Mostly fully buffed. It's doing well. Okay, and then also we have Veronica. Veronica is a mercenary. She is a a neutral good dwarven blood kineticist. Why a blood kineticist? Because we haven't really used a blood kineticist before. We tried in previous runs to get the blood kineticist to work, but they were unfinished. A lot of their abilities didn't really work. And they're still, I would say, in my book, not finished simply because their blood blasts look like water. They are not blood, they are water. Is it a huge deal? No, but you know, completion stuff, you know, make it look like blood. But the other abilities seem to be working, and that's all good. And her main job, of course, is dealing damage, primarily more pinpoint than an archer. Archers, of course, have 3 to 5 attacks per round, that kind of stuff. She only gets the one big blast, hopefully, and if it crits, big damage, that kind of stuff. So that's her job, and she's doing fairly well. And she also has some backup healing abilities if she's not at full burn, which we need to do a better job of not doing. But anyway, so that's Veronica. And then Sela, the first of our regular companions. She is acting as our tank, just full paladin. I don't see a reason to do any one-level drops and stuff, or one-level class drops and stuff. A lot of people would like to do paladins. In this case, she's going to go full paladin all the way through. Weapon of choice right now is the Demon's Terror, which is a speed flail. It's radiant as well, so it does extra positive energy when it hits. Evil Outsider Bane, Keen, and stuff, that's all her paladin buffs coming stuff and kicking in. Anyway, we're still waiting for Radiance. Eventually she'll switch over to Radiance. Spoiler alert. Radiance becomes basically a holy avenger for all intents and purposes later on. But that's not for a while still. Okay, and then we have Darren. This is the first playthrough that we've had Darren in the party, basically from the beginning. Why? Because he hasn't been a part of the party basically before this run, and we're just trying to get all the companions, time in the group as much as we can. It's going well so far. He's an Oracle. His primary role is to heal and buff and also damage deal, because he's also acting as our arcane damage dealer, because we don't have any wizards or sorcerers in the party. So he is taking up that role, thanks to items that are available.
Hello
like
everyone.
The ring that gives him fire spells.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel.
That one to boost the fire damage.
If you are enjoying what you are watching,
spells,
please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will make him feel better about himself. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you, and happy Wednesday. Hey, Fanny, welcome back. View Group 7 today. Yes, in a couple hours. Anyway, so there's Darren. And then we have Ursula. She has never really been a major character, a major part of our parties. But this time she is. We got her as early as possible because there's a way to get her earlier than normal, which we did, and she's been with us ever since. We gave her 3 levels of rogue just to boost up her damage a little bit with sneak attack damage. It seems to be working pretty well. And of course her role in the party is to shoot stuff with arrows and, you know, do stuff like that. And Espionage Expert is not a rogue, it's a ranger. And what's she supposed to be doing? These magical spies hunt for secrets rather than meat, using lies and stealthiness as effective as blades and arrows. But anyway, that's her job currently. And then last but not least, we have Ulbrich. Ulbrich is a human shapeshifter. He is the companion you get when you buy the Last Sarkorians DLC. He's a Griffin Heart shifter, which is unique to him. Unfortunately, you cannot create any other characters with using this particular shifter archetype. Why? We don't know. Hopefully they'll fix that someday. It's pretty good. So, his main job in the party is to do melee damage and walk around with wings and, you know, a beak, as he's a griffin, basically. Okay, also we forgot Darren. We had him use a mythic point to get an extra domain. In this case, we got the animal domain, so we can pick up Bob the wolf, who is helping us do damage melee-wise, not acting as a mount for Darren. Why did we actually do that? I don't remember. We didn't have to do this. I don't know why we did this. I think it's because the animal domain does other stuff as oracles, other than just get a pet. It helps, I think, the shifter and the other animals and stuff. I think to get bonuses when he's close, I think. I think that was a motivation. I can't remember. Okay, and then we have Ursula is using Bismuth as her pet, and she was supposed to be riding him around, but last week we noticed she couldn't do that anymore for some reason. I don't know what they did. I think they made it so that I don't know. Last week she couldn't ride him, but the week before she could, which was kind of fun, you know, riding around on Triceratops shooting stuff. So I don't know. Hopefully it's been resolved this week. I don't think so, though. We'll see. Anyway, that's our cast of characters. And quest-wise, where are we? It's the Outcast. This is Kalessa's stuff. Oh, we're waiting for, that's a thing that we have to do through Dresden, which I think we're working on. Say the Dragon's Fate. Oh, we still have to go to Trendelev. Stuff. Price of Knowledge. Mad Elf Woman, we're waiting on that one. Cusp of the Abyss. Galfrey, oh, this is the one. She's going to show up here in roughly a month, a little less now. Corruption Quest, Till Death Do Us Part. Scratch at the wedding, blah, 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 blah. So we're supposed to go find Derek Sunhammer. Last week we attended a wedding. Bad things happened. Demons ruined the stuff, and now we have to find out what's going on. And so we get that done. The hourglass things mean we have to get this stuff done before the act is over. Currently we're in Act 3. Middle game, Chief Victory, blah, blah, blah. This is just normal stuff. Okay, so I think Rush to Dresden. Okay, I think that, yeah, so, yeah, we're still at the wedding minnow, because this is where the stream ended last week for this. So, we're going to head back to Dresden, go try to accuse evil little dwarven jeweler, and then move on from there. Hey, Skybird, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Okay, the dogs are not cooperating for dog cam. Mickey just walked in here and laid down on the floor. See how long it takes for him to get up and leave. I don't know where Rocket's in the living room still. He was sleeping in the middle of the living room when the stream started, so. They're supposed to be in front of the camera, but because Mrs. Gimpy is out doing stuff again this morning. Load faster. Uh-oh. Wake up, please wake up. Sela is standing with her weapon drawn, her eyes ablaze. Have you seen the bodies in the streets? It's bet anything this is the doing of our jeweler. Let's go to a shop quickly if you're ready. Let's go. So, maybe someone should summon Tasha's can opener to deal with the high AC. Tasha's can opener. I don't get the reference. Damn it. Damn demons. Arsino. Commander, Sela, praise Abadar you're alive. The usually dignified Arsino struggles to catch her breath after running, and she says nervously, clenching her hands, I've received news from other temples of Abadar, the most disturbing news. What we saw at Elan's and Kiana's wedding has been happening across Mendev. People who bought Derek Sunheimer's jewelry have been dropping to the ground, lifeless, with demons emerging from their bodies. The damage done is hard to measure. Demons appeared in 100 locations, and many of them immediately under the turmoil to commit atrocities, killing, stealing, wreaking wanton destruction. Some were quickly dealt with, the cursed jewelry taken from them, and the improvised souls freed. But most of the demons fled, taking the jewelry containing the souls of their poor victims with them. Derek Sunhammer himself escaped too. The Inquisition of the Church of Iomade is searching for him, but they have no leads as yet. The Church of Abadar is doing whatever it can. We also suffered losses among both our congregation and our clergy. She shakes her head sadly. Such a devious plot, and how skillfully it was executed. Tasha is a D&D character. Okay. As Arsino speaks, Sela's face grows more and more grim, and her hands clench anxiously around her weapon. I saw that scumbag right here. I even talked to him. I didn't suspect a thing. I often get a sickening feeling from traitors. Some of them are nasty pieces of work, the way they rip people off. I got that same feeling from him, but I didn't even think of looking closer. What will happen to the victims of this attack? Several art churches of Meddev have taken the victims into their care. The priests will keep their bodies alive and well, but unless the jewelry is found and their souls returned, all these efforts will be for naught. What did Sunhammer want to achieve by doing this? It's not clear, but he's been the most famous jeweler in Mendev for several years now. He counted many influential personages or their relatives among his clients, nobility, generals, priests, merchants. They, their children, or their loved ones are now only lifeless bodies, their souls stolen away and hidden who knows where. Possibilities for blackmail and sowing blind panic are limitless. I suppose the Inquisition and the Mendevian authorities will try to keep the situation under control, but it is still extremely dangerous. How did no one notice anything? Magic, Knight Commander, and highly sophisticated magic at that. The jewelry items were well protected, and no one detected the demons hiding in them. If we assume that Dark Sunhammer not only made the jewelry, but also charmed the items, we must conclude that he is an incredibly powerful and skilled spellcaster. So, all his jewelry came with a hidden surprise. Not all of it. The Inquisition combed through everything. Most of what was sold in Sunheimer's shops was perfectly ordinary. The demon jewelry was sold to a select few and always by Sunhammer directly, not through his golems. It is clear that he targeted his victims deliberately. I see. That is all I can tell you. I hope I've been helpful. If it's within your power, help track down Sunhammer and the Stolen Souls, Commander. This chaos must be stopped. She bows to you and leaves. Sela sheathes her weapon angrily and sucks in a breath through her teeth, but then she seems to steady herself and looks at you, her eyes bright. Well, what do you know? Looks like we got ourselves tangled up in some demonic conspiracy. I'm so glad you came to the wedding with me, and that we managed to find out what happened, because otherwise Sela the Dimwit would have come alone, given the bride a ring with a surprise demon inside, and would have failed miserably when she tried to help. Stop blaming yourself, we handled it in the end, that's what matters. But you're the one to notice something odd was happening and you saved Guyana. Right, not very cautious on your part, as usual. Two. At least I saved her, right? Good to know. I'm not entirely useless, huh? Grim determination burns in Sela's eyes. I can't leave it like this. If anyone has an obligation to find the low-life Sunhammer and return all the stolen souls, it's me. I'll do whatever in my power to find him. Something tells me that the demon collaborating scumbag is somewhere here in the world zone. I'll seek help from every quarter. I'll interrogate imprisoned demons and cultists, whatever it takes to get to the truth. Dum-dum. So the trinkets had a dual purpose. Yes, a dual purpose. Pronounce that with a D, if you don't get that pun. With a D sound instead of a J sound. Okay, so that. So Dragon's Fate, the Price of Knowledge, Cusp of the Abyss, that's still that one. Middle game. So that is done for now. Gotta go find Trendaliv's stuff, whatever. You don't have to, but we should. Because it's a time thing. If we were doing like Gold Dragon run or Mythic Path, it would be very important. Okay, hold up, Commander. Thing is, remember how that Crusader went missing a while back and then he was found outside the city walls disemboweled? And Nevia pauses and gives you a searching look. What are you talking about? I remember. So, has the murderer been found? No, not yet. She seems to scrutinize your face again and then nods to herself. But I never gave up on the investigation, even when everybody else stopped digging. I know we're at war and that people are dying left and right, but that's no reason to turn a blind eye to crime. Then to put pink blankets with fluffy unicorns on the demons. That's not going to do anything. So that's it, Commander. Another Crusader has just gone missing. He left the barracks to come here. He would have gone past the gates. My gut tells me that the killer won't keep him alive for long. So, Commander, you need to start searching this area right now and try to find out where he's been taken. This is all quite unexpected. Death often shows up when you least expect it. It's not like I picked the timing. Tell me about the missing Crusader. Yeah, he's the youngest son of a poor nobleman from Mendev. He's called something like Rillik or Rilak. He's young, barely out of the nursery, and he decided that he was a man now, so off to where he went, you know how it goes. Probably just wanted to get some fresh air. He'll stroll back in a moment. What's the point of raising an arm? Do you know who the murderer is? I don't have a clue. Nevia's answer comes too quickly, her gaze dropping before she can force herself to meet your eyes. What are you not telling me? I'm telling you the truth, and nothing but the truth. I have my own theories, sure, but nothing concrete. So it's best I keep my mouth shut on that front. What makes you think that you can issue orders on that, Commander? Alright, I'll search for the Crusader. Get going then. He passed the gates and took a right. Ask around. Check out the buildings. I'll be waiting for you here. He passed the gates and took a right. So past the gates, took a right. Or is it this way and take a right? I think it's this way. Abandoned building. I'm going to go with probably abandoned building. I forget which way to go here. I know what this is. I just can't remember which way to go. Come on, Espresso. What's the deal? Espresso got a little disoriented there.
I need to concentrate. Watch out for trouble.
Espresso, my faithful bear. Apparently, no, it's not. Oh, it's a door to get through. Nothing there? Nothing there.
Keep your calm.
Man's clothes are heaped on the floor. They were taken off in a hurry. thick layer of dust lying untouched on the table for years has been wiped away in the middle of the tabletop. Look, it's an eyeball. Look, it's a book. Soldier Humor, 5th edition. There once was a ram-headed lad named Baphomet. Everybody laughed at Baphomet, both demons and cultists alike. Baphomet cried a lot and ran to his Nama Lamashtu. No one likes me, and they say I'm strange. And to that Lamashtu said, "You're perfectly fine, my boy. Just please quit your bleeding, or better yet, go chew on some more grass." There once was a demon named Ascari, and his swarm was driving him crazy, all buzzy and biting. No matter what he tried, he couldn't get rid of them. So he went to a demon healer for some poison. A week passed, and then the healer asked him, "How's the poison? The locust all gone now?" Dascari said, "I drank the whole bottle, and I completely forgot about those pests. Thing is, I now need something for this killer constipation." Okay.
There are many roads to success.
They left my faithful bear behind. Look, it's a crooked paw. You can hear muffled sighs coming from the next room. But how come it won't open?
Knowledge is the key to victory. I'll need to review this spell later.
The door's not opening. And I can't get out of here. So what am I supposed to do? Door's not opening.
Never stop learning.
That was weird. Look, a forked tongue.
How lovely to see you here.
Hearing steps behind her, Camellia whips around and freezes. She glances at the bloody dagger in her hand and at the dead body at her feet. She says evenly. Her lips quiver for a fraction of a second before settling into an unimpeachably polite smile. What's going on here?
Socorus is an ancient land. The spirits of these places have spoken to people since time immemorial, and some of those people heard them and were able to respond. The shamans of Socorus were always held in high esteem. They knew the will of the spirits, the will of the land itself. Many Khelids would come to the shamans to learn what the spirits desired in order to gain their support.
She pauses, lost in memories that cannot be her own.
When the world wound opened and the demons poured into Golarion, they drowned Socorus in blood. The earth moaned as it soaked up the blood of Khelids, Crusaders, and demons. The spirits drank this blood, slowly becoming deranged and turning into incarnations of madness and pain. Look what Socorus has turned into! It's an open wound on the body of Golarion. The world wound has changed it beyond all recognition. And the spirits, these poor creatures have been corrupted. Twisted by war, they moan and they howl, but only shamans can hear their senseless cries of agony. I am a shaman. Maria, the spirit I am bonded with, is mad and can speak of nothing but her endless hunger for blood. I give her what she asks for. I feed her the blood of Crusaders. The spirits of Socorus can no longer speak to shamans. All I can hear is the cacophony of their howls, screams, and laments. But there is a way to restore their sanity. By performing rituals. Bloody but effective rituals. When the untainted blood of the Crusaders cleanses the corruption that Maria fed on for centuries, the spirit will regain her sanity, and I shall be able to speak to her. I shall be able to ask her advice, to find out how we can heal the world wound. Tell me, Isn't this knowledge worth a handful of lives?
Who is she, this Maria of yours?
Forgive me, I forgot to make the introductions. This is Maria. Or rather, this is her home. Or her prison, to call a spade a spade. I caught this spirit a long time ago, and I tried for so long to speak with it. My little demented ball of rage. I felt compelled to bind it to this amulet, just temporarily, until I worked out how to help it. If I am to be
Hello
fully
everyone.
honest,
Oh.
her
My name is Veronica and
Maria,
welcome to Gimpy's
is
Twitch
of my
channel.
own devising.
If you are
She
enjoying
is
what
not
you are
yet
watching,
able to speak to
please
me,
click the follow button
I
in the
still
lower
needed a
right
name to
corner
call
of the
her
video
by.
screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will make him feel better about himself. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you. Okay, what do you think your method will work?
I do not think. I know. I sense things many people cannot. I can infer what the spirits want. For example, there is one spirit hanging over your left shoulder as we speak. It came to enjoy Maria's victim. Can you sense its hunger? Spirits are akin to animals. You cannot bring a hungry dog to heal. You cannot stroke a hungry cat. To speak to a spirit, you must first feed it. It is not their fault that after so many years of torment, the only thing that can satisfy their hunger is blood. My ritual will work. I did not read about it in books or learn it from some wizened teacher. You could say that I invented it myself, with Maria's help. I just know that it will work, sooner or later. I can feel it.
What exactly are you hoping to learn from this Maria of yours?
The world wound cannot be allowed to poison all the lands of Golarion. The spirits of Socorus know this better even than you and I. They may know how to heal it. And if not, then perhaps they will know how to eradicate it quickly and painlessly. We're fighting against demons. It is a just cause. But imagine we win and the demons vanish for good. Do you think the world wound will vanish along with them? That it's something we can defeat with weapons? That it won't burst open again at some point in the future like an old festering abscess? I am thinking of the future of these lands, of how to heal them and restore them. Would you not agree that a few Crusaders' lives is a price worth paying?
This isn't your first or even your second victim, is it? How many have you killed?
Too few. Maria's hunger is still so great. Her pain cannot be soothed by a single victim. But success is within my grasp. I can feel it. It is even possible that today's victim will be the last.
I don't believe in this nonsense.
That is your right. Just as a mole has the right not to believe in the existence of the sun. A butterfly has the right not to believe in summer. An infant has the right not to believe in death. I have revealed the truth to you. You are free to reject it if you wish.
You have some shares in a scheme that I would like to sell to Camila. Yeah, it's not that easy for her. Who is this young man, your victim?
He's the youngest son of a noble from Mendiv. I believe his name was Rillick or Relic. I think the dolt was in love with me. He was ever so eager to come with me to this house. One hint was all it took. He is of no interest to me. Maria wanted his blood, so I sacrificed him. The rest is immaterial.
Alright, so what are you proposing?
My ritual is not yet complete. I have made the sacrifice. Now I just have to let Maria drink the blood. Will you allow me to complete the ritual?
So, complete your ritual. I think we did. Yeah, the last run we did as a demon, we let her do that. I think when we did the Lich, we did this one. And then as a dragon, we did this one. We're good, so we have to stop her from killing people. So, crimes will not go unpunished.
You wish to kill me? Do your worst, Commander.
Time
Save
to
the last
practice
one
my
for me.
combat abilities.
It's an important thing. So, Espresso's not with me. I shouldn't have problems with her. We haven't leveled her up in a while, so this should go fairly easy.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Oh, Gimpy didn't have his defense on, though. That's okay. She's not going to be able to hit him.
So, it comes to
Pain
this.
is excruciating.
Does his worst turns Chameleon into a German sausage.
You've made your choice. Ah,
Oh, come on.
no fear.
There we go. Bad dice rolls. Oh, now you show up. At least we get all our stuff. So there's Maria, the bone amulet. Basically, this one conceals your alignment. It's funny when you're playing this and when you first get her and stuff, you can't tell what alignment she is like you can for everybody else. It's pretty funny. It's all for that. So, the Mind Piercer. So this is all the stuff we had on her. Yeah, we haven't leveled her up in a while, not intentionally, just haven't got around to it for a lot of the characters. Not that she would have provided a decent fight anyway, not against Crusader. So, anyway. So Camellia is no longer with us. She can actually be a love interest too, if you want to go that route, but we didn't. But she's a trickier love interest to do too. Hey, Despair will come back. Yeah, you're just in time for committing basically murder, I guess. Navia stretches lazily and yawns, but her eyes are fixed on you. Well, Commander, have you solved the problem? First, tell me honestly, what exactly do you know about this crime? Crime? What crime? She says with a smirk before becoming deadly serious. Listen, Commander, I was just using my brain, following certain individuals, listening to what people were saying on the street. I had my suspicions, but what are suspicions worth? On their own, nothing. Pesticide, there we go. I didn't have any proof. I'm not Irabeth. I'm not going to go digging for the truth, because if I dug deep enough, the Knight Commander would be down a companion, smack bang in the middle of a war. How would that help anything? So I'm not going to be the one to scupper this crusade, so I'll be keeping my mouth shut. She speaks slowly, staring into your eyes. I trust that you will handle this in whatever way is best for the crusade. If you want to tell Irabeth everything, go ahead. It's your call. The problem has been solved. That's all I needed to know. Thanks, Commander. Ta-da. Oh, and we finally have some... There it goes. We have dog cooperation. Mickey's back in front of the camera. Looks like he's going to be staying for a while. He just did lay down. Okay, so we're done there. Okay, so we're down here. Now we get to go outside and go do the Dragon's Fate, I hope. Don't get too distracted doing other stuff. That's what we were supposed to start with today, basically. Go investigate the Fun Hammer thing. Oh, what else today we're supposed to be doing for that? Price of knowledge. What mystery is she attempting to solve? What's this? The price of knowledge. This over a narrow fight was just dead on her first truth and was willing to do anything to taste of its suffering and hardship, fear and degradation, blah blah blah. Oh, never mind. We know who that is. Cosmic Abyss, it's Gallifrey coming in, this dragon stuff. Okay. Let's go find Tarendalev's little place. Okay, so the group. Why is everybody out of order? Okay, so you're supposed to be over here. You're supposed to be back here. You're supposed to be back there. I think that's where we're supposed to. Things are supposed to be set up. Should be fine. Okay. Okay, let's check our army, see how it's doing. They have not moved today, so you guys are headed back to
Saturday and Sunday, June 17th and 18 are the monthly giveaways for
all
June.
the way back to Mendez.
A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching, and today's giveaway will be happening in a couple hours. So these guys are just leftovers. This is our main army. They are going where? Over here? I think they're supposed to be going over there. If we can get there. I don't think we can, though. Can we? We're coming down here. I think we're supposed to be coming down here. It'll be a little while. Okay, you guys are heading back. You're over there. You guys are exploring over here. Okay, that's all we can do for today. Those guys aren't moving. Okay, Gimpy and friends, we're headed over to Tarendalev's something or other. There, down over here. Oh, we can actually teleport over here, I think. Is this built? Apparently we can. Nope, not done yet. Oh, traveling merchant. See what he has that he won't. Well, what he has that we don't want to buy. They should have named this guy Boney Bob. Just saying. Hey, it's you again. Yeah. Where's... Descending. So, Sigil of Destruction. This is... Doubles the threat range of the wearer's kinetic blast. This effect stacks with the effect of improved critical feat. Yes. Veronica needs that. Kinetic Diadem. So, increases the damage dealt by the kinetic simple energy blast by 2d6 and simple up to composite energy blast increased by 4d6. Yes, please. Bolster Meta Magic Rod. Don't need that. Braces of Armor 5. Tempting. Haramaki of Scholarship. Do we have anybody that's using bracers? Get the braces of breaching. Jeez. Braces of abrupt onslaught. Actually, let's double check on her stuff. So she got room for the ring, and this is going to be a hat piece, so replace the intelligence, so that's fine. That's you. You're wearing regular armor. He's not wearing bracers. Okay, so we don't need the bracers of protection unless we want to get it for the pets. You're wearing armor, so it will really work. We got armor too. Bob. There's Bob. Bob has braces of armor 4. Do we want to fork out the money for 5 for 1 AC? Nah, I think we'll be good. So, sell some of our junk. Don't need those. Short sword 2, don't need that. Where did I pick up all this stuff from? I don't remember. More importantly, why haven't we sold it in a while? Probably because we haven't moved back. No, we have. Dun, dun. Hold on to that. Delamere's armor. This is better. Okay, so deal. Okay, and now Veronica gets some new toys, specifically that and this nice little ring. Oh, sorry, these are conflicting because they're both doing trickery skill checks. That's or bonus to it. So anyway, single destruction. So threat range is doubled. So her kinetic blaster now what? She has the critical feat, improved critical feat, I think already. Let's see. Abilities. Improve critical mythic. Now she has the mythic one. So that's increased by 1. But critical. Oh, this is the critical multiplier. This is the threat range. So this is the one that's stacking with the ring. So it went from what, 20 to 19, and now it goes to double that, which is what, 15? I think that's how that works, or is it? Because it doesn't say here. It doesn't tell you what the martial blast or what their blasts actually are, which kind of sucks. But let's see, unarmed strike. I wish it would tell you. I guess it'll tell us during an attack. I think that's how that works, maybe. We'll find out, if I remember. Anyway, so we got the ring to do that. And then this adds just more damage. So simple energy blast do 2d6 more. Physical blast do 2d6 plus 2, which is what she does. And then composite, it's do an additional 46 plus 4. Because her blasts are physicals. Right?
I stand ready.
Composite blast, physical. Yeah, so, yeah. Works for me. Okay, Bob. I think we cleaned him out on that stuff. Next, what do you sell now? Magical, mystical spell thingies. How about... let's do exotic wear, see what we get next time. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, again, continue. We're fatigued finally. We shall rest. And begin resting. So, DC of 15. I think we're going to make this roll. I'm willing to bet that you have never heard of this one before. This was told to me only yesterday. So a Glabrizu, a Lilitu, and a Succubus walk into a tavern in Dresden. Uh-oh. It's going to be for Aru, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. And the tavern keeper says, pick your poison, or do you want the commander to kill you personally? What do you think came up with that one, Darren? Or who do you think came up with that one? Dresden business. Okay, so decrees. Logistics reform. Every piece of land, blah, blah, blah. Officers are required to implement reforms to logistic processes. We still have 3 days before we get an opening here. I wish we had more slots there. So, Army, you guys ready to move? Yes, you are.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
Not sure if I have to go all the way around to get over here, because we don't have the... Oh, that's right, these guys can't teleport anyway. Can they? So, teleportation circle's got 1 day left. Oh well. Not you guys. Keep marching. So this is our main army. Dwarves, clerics, axe throwers, rangers, hell knights, paladins. What a collection. Trenda's lair is where we're at it. Oops.
Please stop saying oops. You are making me look bad.
So, Trendalev's lair. If you don't know who Trendalev is, in the beginning of the story, Trendalev is the silver dragon that's protecting the city of Canabras, and promptly gets her head chopped off by Discari, the demon lord. So what are we doing here? I don't remember. Stops. Aaron Blackwell, welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday. Okay, save. Buff everybody, although we don't really need to, but we're going to. I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Does anyone require my counsel? Watch out for trouble.
Ah, here we go. Who's there? One of the Queen's stuff. Death, death from the glory of Baphomet, blah, blah, blah. Cultists. Cultists need to die. Who wants to die first? Guard, guard, guard. Archer. Kill the archer. No, kill the cleric first. How can she? Now she can ride bismuth. What the hell?
I will resist.
She wasn't able to ride him last week. Or her. Whatever. Sela. Charge. No, no charge.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Okay, Ulbrich. Let's do a little bit of a death from above on that loser. Told ya, loser. And Shadow Demon, go kill somebody. Or not. Gimpy.
I'll just have to resort to brute force. So it comes to this.
Good swinging. Okay, Veronica. Who should Veronica shoot today? Too much burn? Really?
Forwards.
Non-crit 133. Oh, that was empowered and maximized, that's why. Anyway, got to burn up to 4, which is what we wanted. We'll go to overflow with +2 to dexterity and constitution. And then turn those off. Okay, Darren, who do you want to shoot? Maybe we'll let you shoot. This poor guy. And then Bob. Good trip, Bob.
Prepare yourself.
Hal, please stop, a gold-haired man raises his hands in a common gesture. This place is an abode of peace and tranquility, a place to heal the soul and the body. It is not a battlefield. Please spare this man. Who are you? My name is Hal. I am a healer, my lord. By trade and by calling, this place is my infirmary. The people you killed were those I nursed to health myself. They had scarcely recovered from their wounds when they fell to your sword. At least spare this young boy. Are you working with the cultists? I am a healer. I save lives. The man looks at you resolutely, and there's a golden gleam in his hazel eyes. The vows I have taken make no distinction about who deserves to live or die. I give aid to all the injured I find in the wound. Demon worshippers are often left behind to die, and so it happens that they are the most often in need of my help. As a rule, Crusaders have their own healers in every unit, but cultists are not accustomed to looking out for one another. Their masters do not accept weakness. Why are you helping the enemy? I have no enemies, the healer clasped his hand to his heart. There is nothing but sorrow and compassion in my soul. Look at this young man. He rushed into battle, seeking to destroy you for the sake of his masters. Yet with that same zeal, he helped me save his friends, and did not leave their side until the danger had passed. This soul has not yet been lost. The battle between good and evil still wages within him, as it does within us all, if you would only listen to one another. And the cleric. I will not listen to the scum. The young man glares at you with an angry, sullen expression. Death to Iomede's lackeys. The healer sighs heavily. If both of you could set aside your anger and hatred, less blood would be shed. As long as someone is alive, they can still change. Only the dead are lost forever. Spare the cultist. I spare his life, healer. But if I see him again, it will be forfeit. Spare the cultist. Good. Who knows? Perhaps you're right. Maybe this cultist really can change. Very good guys, so. The man lowers his head. Thank you for your wise decision. It has gladdened my heart. So, I can go? The boy looks at you with distrust. I want you to know I won't change. I will remain your enemy, and Lord Baphomet will give me great powers. You are already strong, and you do not need to serve demons. When you finally understand this, your soul will find peace. You already possess that which is worth the most, your life. The healer turns towards you, his hazel eyes turn to gold. His voice becomes deeper and more majestic. You acted toward this poor boy as Turundaliv acted toward you in Knavris, when she treated you with no consideration of who you were, or whether you deserved to live. I can feel the touch of her magic upon you, like a last lingering farewell. Spoiler alert. The dragon looks down on you from above, and with every move of his powerful muscles, his golden scales shimmer and shine. Trendliv made the right choice, child, as did you. You were not born a dragon, but the true spirit of a dragon is within you. It is as strong in you as it was in her. Trust me, I knew Trendliv well. I am the gold dragon Halaselex, whatever. It was once my honor to teach the protector of Canabras. Were you testing me? Life itself was testing you. I merely seized the opportunity to look upon you, the last soul helped by Trendliv. We could use a gold dragon in the crusade. Do you wish the honor of joining us? He shakes his head. Not now, I'm afraid. I have my own responsibilities to metallic dragons, and I will watch you from afar, and if I see you are ever in need of a dragon's wisdom, I will not be the only one willing to come to your aid. Halaselex, whatever. That's the best dragon name ever, isn't it? I have the spirit of a dragon within me. What am I supposed to do? Remember that life is a journey. Some go through it faster,
Gimpy.
others slower.
It is time to take a break. Go get some more water while you are up.
Others slower, but we all reach
Your
an
next
end.
break is in 1 hour.
Where nothing can be changed. As long as we are alive, so too is the hope of change. While we are living, we can do much good and change the world for the better. I taught this to Trendliv when she was on the brink of despair. She thought that, now tarnished, she was doomed to suffering and evil. But I showed her that as long as we are here and not at Pharasma's throne, nothing is lost and no one is lost. Choose the actions that will make the world better, such as the path of a gold dragon. I know you tried to save Trendliv from corruption. How did you manage to succeed? Dragon closes his eyes for a moment. Trendliv. Here she found shelter, fighting the desire to decimate and destroy. I flew here to help her. The sun rose and fell more than once as she poured out all her hatred upon me, all the pain that was tearing her soul apart. Many times we found ourselves at one another's throats, ready to fight. Many times her words wounded me deeply, but in the end I got through to her. I found the right words, and I stayed with her here in this place of peace and rest until her soul found healing. Trying to live this, trying to live that. Oh, by the way, a huge demonic beetle with a scythe chopped off her head and dragged the body to some unknown place, probably to eat it. Darren gives an unpleasant smirk. If we avenge your girlfriend, would you wipe away Discari? Would you wipe away Discari's tears, oh kind, wise, forgiving dragon healer? The sarcasm. Farewell, Hal. I would say until we meet again, child. Dum dum dum. So again, spoiler alert, if you want to do the Gold Dragon path, you have to, do things correctly here, obviously. Which, because we're on the Angel path, it's kind of like the same thing. Okay, so, anything good here? Who's the oldest? It's a tunic of ardent war priest. The wearer of the skirt has the shirt has a fervor class ability. It grants them 3 additional uses of fervor per day. So that would be not us, and everything else is fairly crappy. It's worth some money, but that's it. Okay, well, I'm gonna need to take a break, so I'm gonna get up, stretch some legs, get some water. Be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.